Hey class, welcome to another episode of Photoshop Friday. Unfortunately today I'm not going to show you an actual before and after massaging in Photoshop technique, but instead I want to talk a little bit about the ethics of Photoshop and when to use it and why to use it and stuff like that. We're under a little different rules than news photographers who really aren't allowed to retouch or remove anything from the background of the images. All we really want to do is make people look good on their wedding day. So I just want to, again, share a few things. Like, again, last week I talked about how to drop a quick 5 pounds. And, of course, I did that on me because I knew I wouldn't be offended, and I know I can certainly stand to lose a few. But you shouldn't really do anything that alters a client's body or appearance unless they ask you to do it. Now, the exception being, acne or stray hairs or shiny foreheads or little things like that. I cut myself shaving the other day. Of course, I'd retouch that off my neck if it was really showing in a photo. Temporary stuff. The kind of rule of thumb that we go by is if it won't be there in 3 weeks, we'll go ahead and remove that. But a mole or a scar or something distinguishing like that, we're not going to remove that unless the client asks us to do it, because you never know. Who are you to say, like, oh, that doesn't look good, I'm going to retouch that? They might get all offended and stuff. Or again, like I showed you the little trick to drop some pounds, maybe they think they're just fine the way they are. Don't drop those pounds unless they ask you to. Little things like that. The only exception, things that we will remove or retouch a little bit is wrinkles. I still have not yet met a bride's mom who didn't want a little help around the eyes or under the eyes or something like that. So we'll go ahead and soften those a little bit. If they complain, I guess we can put the wrinkles back on. But anyway, that's just a little something to think about. Just keep in mind, if it's not going to be there in 3 weeks, go ahead and remove it. If it's still going to be there after 3 weeks, wait till they ask you to do the Photoshop work. Thanks again for joining us, and check back next Friday where I'll show some before and afters. Take care.